down low. Ball one. Here in the top of the second inning. Nova Scotia with 3 runs in the bottom of the first. Davis looks at another ball. Cameron with a short lead at first base. Davis drives it down the left field line. Could be trouble if Fear. It is Fear. Cameron heading for third. Davis hustling into second base. In there with a double. Cameron safe at third. And a 1-out double by Isaac Davis. So now something brewing for the host team from Grand Falls, Windsor now. Josh Oford, right fielder. Looks at strike one. So Smith cruised through the first 4 batters, but then hit Cameron and then gave up the double to Davis. Oford fouls it off. He's in a hole now, 0-2. Foul it straight up. Adams in Fear territory, makes the catch. Tough play. Two out now. Adam Cook, the second baseman, will try and cash in these 2 base runners. Get Grand Falls Windsor back in this one, trailing by 3. Smith with the delivery. Cook looks at the pitch. Ball 1. Ball 2. Cook ahead in the count. Look for something he can drive. That pitch up way too high. 3-0. Do you take 3-0 in this situation, or do you look for something to get me over fastball and try and drive it somewhere? With the 2 runners out there, he was taking. Three and 1. And he's swinging and off the glove of the third baseman. 1 run will come in. Cook will get credited with a base hit and an RBI. Kyle Hunt went up high, got his glove on it, but couldn't knock it down or couldn't catch it. So Jack Cameron, who was hit by the pitch, comes around to score. Davis goes to third. Cook is on first with an RBI single. Number 9 hitter Matt Taylor swings through the first pitch. Cook takes off for second. And he'll make it down to second without a throw. So again, 2 runners in scoring position for Matt Taylor. 0-2. And Smith gets Taylor swinging for the 3rd out. They'll throw down. to complete the out. Grand Falls Windsor get 1 run on a couple of hits, a double by Isaac Davis and a base hit by Adam Cook. Jack Cameron, the player who was hit by a pitch, scores the run. It's 3-1 halfway through the second inning. Number 8 hitter for Nova Scotia, Dylan Smith, will lead things off here in the bottom of the second inning. Makes a called first strike from Mitchell Din. One and one. Again, bounces it in front of home plate. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1. So from 0-1, it's now 3-1. Fouled off at the plate. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, foul. Count will stay full. Up high, ball 4. Third baseman Kyle Hunt. Late on the first swing. No balls, 1 strike. Gets the called strike. 0-2. Hot shot up the middle. This could be 2. Cook. They bobble the relay, but they get the out at second. Cook to Burt and got a little too close together. Cook might have been able to take that one himself, step on second. He elected to flip it to Burt. They did manage to get the lead runner. A little fortunate. Throw down to second. In there safely was Hunt. Ryan Trenholm, the center fielder. To the shortstop, Burt. He'll come to first. Good strong throw. They'll get the out at first. 2 away. Hunt moves down to third on the play. TJ Norris with 2 out. Runner at third here in the bottom of the second. Outside, ball 1. It's the low call. 1-1. One ball, 2 strikes. And Norris strikes out to end the inning. No runs across for Nova Scotia in the bottom of the second. We'll go to the top of the third. Nova Scotia continues to lead it. My score now 3-1. All right, top of the third inning, due up for Grand Falls, Windsor. Go back to the top of the order. Colby Burt, Nick Parsons, Ethan Lush. To the second baseman, Norris. Cross his body, good throw, good play. We've seen him do that a couple of times. Did it once in the game last night. Had to charge the ball and throw across the body. Good second baseman, TJ Norris. One away. Bring up Nick Parsons, the third baseman. Pitch is low, ball one. Out into center, will get in front of Trenholm. Can't get the glove on it. Goes all the way to the warning track, and Parsons will get into second with a double. One out double for Nick Parsons. Center fielder Trenholm charged it, tried to get it, missed it on the short hop, and got behind him. Carruthers from right field had to come over and get it. By that time, we gotten all the way back to the warning track. And Parsons is now standing at second with one away. Center fielder Ethan Lush at the plate.
One out now. One out, Nick. That's good. What's secondary now, yeah?
Just gets a piece of it, fouls it away. Oh and 1.
One more. Good.
That's a solid base hit up the middle. Parsons, they're going to stop him at third. Jennings, the third base coach, threw up the stop sign. It's now first and third, one away. Pitcher Mitchell Dinn. First and third, one out. Got him going the wrong way, but just gets back in time. That was close at first. Now Lush takes off. They don't throw through. They go to the shortstop. Again, hoping that the runner at third might take off, but Parsons was stuck to third base over there. He read the situation. Now second and third. One away. Dinn swings through that pitch. One ball, one strike. Fouled off. 1-2. Dinn with a great chance here to help himself out. Gave up 3 in the first. Now he's the tying run out at second. That'll go foul down the third baseline and come back and do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dinn swings through it. Big strikeout for Dylan Smith as he gets Mitchell Dinn for the second out now. So 2 away. Catcher Jack Cameron. 2 runners out there. Lush is at second. Parsons at third. Cameron thought about it. Doesn't swing. Ball 1. Looks at it inside. Ball 2. Cameron's got the count in his favor. Three and 0 now.
There we go, Jack. No one on you. No one around yet.
Cameron swinging 3 and 0. Shortstop Fitzgerald, good throw, and they'll get Cameron for the third out. Fitzgerald, very good shortstop for Nova Scotia. I've seen him handle a number of chances. So Cameron grounds out 6-3 for the third out. No runs across for Grand Falls Windsor in the top half of the third inning. Nova Scotia coming to the plate. First baseman Cam Randall, right fielder Logan Carruthers, and the shortstop, we just mentioned, Ryan Fitzgerald, due up in the bottom of the third. They lead it 3-1.
Go, Cam. Lead the way, 2-7. Give her a good sting, bud.
And Cam Randall steps into the batter's box to lead things off for Nova Scotia here in the bottom of the third inning. Mitchell Dinn still pitching for Grand Falls Windsor. High pitch, fouled off. 0-1.
Something better, bud. Good eye.
Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Randall will drive that. Gets in front of center fielder Lush, so a leadoff single. Cam Randall, solid base hit.
Go, Lo.
Right fielder Logan Carruthers.
Go, Lo. Go, big man.
Runner takes off for second. Throw not in time.
That boy 2-7. How do you get down there? Let's go, Logie. There he is, bud.
So Randall with a stolen base. It's down to second base with nobody out.
Go, Lo. Good cut. Cut, Lo. Take that out now.
Fouls that pitch off. Din steps off, looks at second, no throw. Strike called. 2 strikes now on Carruthers. Up high. It's out of play over the Nova Scotia dugout. Pitches a ball down low. Runner started from second, but the ball is fouled off. He'll have to return. There's Rendell. Brothers battling with Mitchell Din here. There's a base hit. Going to wave the runner around third. He'll come in to score to make it 4-1. Base hit and an RBI for Carruthers. They'd started the runner from second. Likely would have scored anyway, but they, by getting him moving, allowed him to score easily on that single. Hard hit ball by Carruthers. Now they come out and talk with Mitchell Din. Four to one, nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Rendell led off with a base hit, stole second. Came home to score on the single by Logan Carruthers. Last time he got on, Carruthers stole second, then stole third. Takes off. Throw offline. Gets away from Cook at second, and Carruthers will make it all the way around to third base on the throwing error. Ryan Fitzgerald is the batter. Nobody out, runner at third, 1 run in already. Up high. Inside. Didn't want to know where that one was. He asked the umpire. It was close, but the umpire said it was inside. Ball 4. Runners at the corners now. Logan Harvey, the left fielder, at bat now for Nova Scotia. Fitzgerald takes off. No throw. Make it down to second base.
Let's go to work here. What are you saying, 1-6? You're through. Get going.
It's a little seeing-eye single through the right side. It'll score one. It'll score two. And it is 6-1. Logan Harvey picks himself a couple of RBIs.
Go 1-7.
Ryan Adams at the plate now, the catcher. First pitch is a ball. Harvey steals second. Get himself into scoring position with just the one out. Sorry, nobody out. Nobody out. 2 runs, 3 runs in.
That's it. Straighten that out now.
It's foul.
That's it. That's it. Go hard. Go.
Little flare out into left field. Base hit for Adams. Runners first and third. Wonder how much longer? I was going to say how much longer for Mitchell Din, and the answer is no longer. Josh Oford will come in to play shortstop as Kobe Burt will come in to pitch. Mitch Din moves out to right field. Kobe Burt completes his warm-up pitches. 6-1, Nova Scotia leading the host team from Grand Falls, Windsor. Here in the bottom half of the third inning. Dylan Smith, the pitcher. At bat for Nova Scotia, Hammond Plains. Wild pitch, and Adams will go down to second, so second and third.
Go, Dilly. Shoot us a gap here,
It's
bud.
Hammonds
Stay,
Plains,
bud.
just outside of Halifax.
Open the cause, bud.
Hammonds Plains A's. That was fouled.
Attaboy, 1-5. Nice and patient now.
One ball, one strike. Foul straight up. Davis in foul territory makes the catch. One away. Third baseman Kyle Hunt.
Go, Kyle. What do you say, 1-9? That's it.
That's driven out into right field. That's going to drop in front of Mitchell Din. Throw into home. Runners in safely. He hesitated at third to see if the ball was going to be caught. Then Harvey comes in to score to make it 7-1. Adams moves up to third, and
Go, Trenny. Go to work here.
Hunt with a single went to second on the throw. Again, it's second and third. Back to the top of the order, Ryan Trenholm. Right back to the pitcher. Looks him back at third. Goes to first for the out, but the run will come in. They'll get the out at first. Adams scores from third. Tried to look him back, but didn't have enough time to really hold him.
Go, team. Not done yet.
Runs coming fast and furious here in the third. 4 runs in for Nova Scotia. 5 runs, rather, making it 8-1. TJ Norris, the second baseman. Inside.
Go, getting on from behind you here. Let's go. Good sticks coming.
3 balls, no strikes. Taking all the way, ball 4. Load the bait. No, so it'll be first and third.
Go, Kim.
That's the base on balls.
2-7.
Nova Scotia batting around here in the bottom of the third. Rendell, his second time up, led off with a single.
Go, Kim. What do you say?
Norris goes down to second base. Now it's second and third. Still just 1 away.
Good cut, Kim. Attaboy,
Big
attaboy.
swing by Rendell.
Head on it here.
Outside. Big cut at the high pitch. Strike 2 on Rendell. Big swing. And on the hands, fouled it off.
Driving that hard somewhere, 2-7. Go 2-7. Good eye, and a win.
Pitch outside for a ball.
Go, Kenny, get into one, bud. Good eye up there, ahead of it.
The 3-2 pitch is in the dirt. It'll load the bases now. Just can't get anybody out right now. Just the one away. 5 runs in, bases loaded.
Go, head on it now.
Logan Carruthers, a big cut at that first pitch. He was looking to do some damage with one swing.
Hit that hard somewhere, let's go.
Back to the pitcher off his foot. Olford with nowhere to go with it. Ball was hit right back to Burt, but hit him on the foot. Everybody moves up one. One run comes in.
Go 50.
So it's still bases loaded.
Go 50.
9-1.
Gap here. That's it, something better. 50, here we go.
First pitch, strike 1.
Good eye.
Up high, 1-1. Ryan Fitzgerald at the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Again, back to the pitcher. Burt backhands it, throws to first to get the second out. Actually, the third out. I missed one somewhere. Is indeed 3 out. Yeah, Trenholm back to the pitcher earlier on. Smith popped up foul territory to the first baseman, and then they get Fitzgerald. So it is 3 out. Big inning for Nova Scotia. Put 5 across, 6 across. Scorebook's getting marked up pretty good here right now after that inning. And they lead it 9-1. We go to the top of the 4th. Top of the fourth inning, Isaac Davis double down the left field line his first time up. Looks at strike one. Outside, 1-1. Foul straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Davis, another hard hit ball right to the shortstop. Fitzgerald's got good hands, great arm. Takes care of Davis, 1 away. It's the 4th ball hit to Fitzgerald in this game, and he's handled all 4 chances cleanly. Very good hands up the middle of this infield for Nova Scotia with Fitzgerald and Norris. Josh Oford now playing shortstop. He hits a sharp ball up through the middle. Let it go through the gap. Actually, it's Murray in pinch hitting. And Caden Murray drives one all the way to the fence. Gets himself a 1-out double. So Caden Murray pinch hitting for Josh Oford. Bring up the second baseman, Adam Cook.
No one there. Okay. You go with him now, Caden, okay? That's good.
Ball bounces in the dirt. Murray will head on down to third base. One ball, 1 strike. Ball 2. Down low. 3-1. Norris thought about backhand flipping it. Turns, makes the out at first, but Cook will pick up an RBI. Driving home Murray from third. Grand Falls wins their 2nd run of the game. Up high, Matt Taylor at the plate for Grand Falls Windsor, host team. Here in the top of the 4th. To the first baseman, Rendell, taking himself, step on first. The inning comes to a close. 1 run across for Grand Falls Windsor. It is 9-2 after 3.5 innings of play. Visit bellalliant.ca/TV1 to get the TV1 live stream schedule and on-demand content. TV1 is also available to 5 customers in Atlantic Canada on channels 1 and 401. 5 TV1 powered by Bell Alliant. To the bottom of the 4th we are headed. Nova Scotia coming to bat, leading it by a score of 9-2. Due up for Nova Scotia here in the bottom of the 3rd. Logan Harvey, Ryan Adams, and pitcher Dylan Smith. Colby Burt will stay in to pitch for Grand Falls Windsor. He came in relief of starter Mitchell Dinn last inning. Big inning for Nova Scotia. They scored 3 in the first, didn't get any in the second, but came back with 6 in the 3rd.
Money, let's go, Colton. Nice set. Go here.
First pitch from Burt is a strike.
Just going one. See you here. Not you, not you.
0-2.
Good eye.
3 straight pitches. Strike 3.
Hit once. No bad habits.
That
Let's
was
go.
Colton McLaren who was pinch hitting for Logan Harvey. Looks at 3 strikes.
Go, Radams, go to work here.
Ryan Adams, the catcher.
Trouble.
Foul on the left field line.
Go, Ryan, straighten that out, kid. Go, 1-7. Set.
Fouls that one off at the plate. So now 0-2.
That's it. Come hard, come hard.
Comes to second baseman Cook. He'll turn, make the throw. Good play by Adam Cook to charge that as it went off the glove of the pitcher, Colby Burt. So quickly, 2 down.
Go, Gilly.
Pitcher, Dylan Smith.
Go, Gil. Start it with 2, bud.
Burt coming out throwing strikes here in the 4th inning. Gets ahead, 0-1. Now it's 0-2. The rain comes down again. Showers we've been having have been lasting for
Stay
Maybe less than a minute when it comes down hard like this. See what this one does. That's a base hit. Takes that high pitch and drives it through the right side of the infield. So Smith with a single with 2 out.
Go, Kyle.
Number 9 hitter, Kyle Hunt.
Go, Kyle. Let's go. 1-9.
It's the benefit of the low strike call. 0-1.
Go, Kyle.
0-2 now.
Go, Kyle. Get into one here. Let's go now. 1-9.
Burt pitching well here in the 4th inning. Pitching ahead. That one's in the dirt. That'll allow the runner to go down to second base. One ball, 2 strikes now.
Go, Kyle. There he is, bud.
That missed. 2-2.
Go, Gilly. Let's go, Kyle. Charge one here. Get.
Looks at that one in the dirt. Smith down to third base now. The count runs full from 0-2 to 3-2.
Good eye.
Strike 3 called. So a good inning for Colby Burt. Gave up the 1 hit, going to get himself a couple of strikeouts and a ground ball. Nothing across for Nova Scotia in the bottom of the 4th. We'll go to the top of the 5th. They continue to lead it, though, by 7 runs, 9-2. The pitcher, Colby Burt, will lead things off for Grand Falls Windsor here in the top half of the 5th. First pitch is the ball, and as we start this inning, I want to say hello to a good friend of ours from Grand Falls, Windsor, Gary Furlong, checking in on Twitter. Gary, now part of the Hammonds Plains Baseball Association in Nova Scotia, has been living up there for a number of years, formerly from Grand Falls, Windsor. Part of the Grand Falls, Windsor Baseball Association. Look at TJ Norris Pickett over there at second. What a play by Norris. Go to the backhand, down to one knee, get up firing, and they throw out. Somebody just yelled, that guy's going to the show. Throws out Kobe Burt. Burt shaking his head. Now third base still make the play across the diamond. Safe, just beating it out. The one-hop close play at first. I can tell you, Kyle Hunt with a good throw across. Just a one-hopper and a good pick by Randall, but they're going to call him safe. Parsons on first. Bring up Ethan Lush. Anyway, I mentioned Gary Furlong, tremendous baseball player growing up here in Grand Falls, Windsor. Basketball player, good athlete all around. Up in Nova Scotia for a number of years. So, Gary, thanks for the check-in on Twitter. That hit the runner. The runner's going to be out. Unfortunate for Nick Parsons. Running first to second. Had the ball hit him in the foot. And raining hard again. We can see the rain dripping off the canopy in front of our camera. Maybe the hardest it's come down all day. Hopefully this will be like all the other spurts of rain we've had, and that it lasts for just a few seconds, maybe a minute or two, and then moves off until the next one comes in. Third base, they'll go to second. Covering there is Norris, and some good defensive work by the team from Nova Scotia, from Hammonds Plains. They do some picking there in that fifth inning. Nothing across for Grand Falls, Windsor. Go to the bottom of the fifth. Nova Scotia leading it by 7. Not nice out there right now. That rain's coming down hard. The forecast has called for showers off and on all day. So far, it's been exactly right. This has been the heaviest rain and the longest it's lasted. Seth Wright, you were with us last night, made an absolutely outstanding catch. One that Kevin Pillar would have been proud of. He went diving to his left to just get to a ball that looked like it was in for a base hit out in center field. His glove right down on the turf and caught it fully stretched out. He's in now, batting for Ryan Trenholm.
Attaboy, Reds. Good eye up there.
Strike 2 called.
Go, Red. Get out of here. Come on. Good eye.
Looks at it outside.
Put a charge into 169.
Looks at the pitch. Delayed call. Strike 3 is the call. So Wright goes down looking at what he thought was a pitch up high. Umpire called it a strike. One away. And on cue, the rain has let up again. So we're going to see it dripping off the tent that we're under. We're shooting out from inside the tent, so water dripping down. That's what you see in front of the camera. Not raining that hard right now. Skies are brightening just a little bit. And again, expect this off and on all day long.
Get this started here.
Norris, little nubber right in front of home plate. Throw down to first. They'll get him at first. Good play by Caden Murray, now catching for Grand Falls. Windsor gets TJ Norris at first. Cam Rendell.
Go, Cam. What are you saying? 2-7. Swinging a hot stick, bud.
Strike 1.
Good eye, Cam. That'll work.
1-1.
Sit back. Sit back, kid. Sit back.
Foul. Out of play. Fan over there tried to make the play with his hat. Didn't work out so good.
Go, 2-7.
Rendell lifts one out into center. That'll get it down in front of the center fielder. Lush is in with a base hit. 2-out base hit for Cam Rendell.
Go, Joe. Go, Cody Kerr.
Joey Kerr batting for Logan Carruthers.
Go. You're good, Cam.
Rendell goes down to second base. Again, the pitch is wild, and Randall down to third. There's a throw, made it relatively close. Good throw by Murray. Like Randall was going to make it easily. Murray made it close. Good strong arm. Had a look at it close up yesterday. He's the one, if you were with us yesterday afternoon during the infield warm-up between innings, playing shortstop, overthrew first base and missed me by inches. There's a solid base hit up the middle. So Kerr with an RBI with 2 out. Get the first 2 batters quickly, but then base hit by Rendell. Ended up on third base with a couple of wild pitches, and then Kerr comes through with the RBI single
going through here. Let's go 7-3. What are you saying here?
10-2. Ryan Fitzgerald at the plate. Down the right field line, that's going to go foul.
Boy, Fitzy, straighten it out now. Good eye, Fitzy. How'd it work?
Pitch up high.
Let's go, Fitzy. Let's go, bud. George, I eat a few burgers on the go for you now. My boy, Fitzy, straighten it out, bud.
Runner on first.
Good eye, Fitzy.
That's a ball. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out.
Great eye. Good at bat.
He loses him.
Okay. Let's go, Money. Let's go to work here. Go, Colton.
Colton McLaren at the plate. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside, 2-1. Runners second and third.
Good eye, ones. Good eye.
2 out.
There. Good eye.
3-1.
Good eye, one. We got room here. Let's go. That's it.
That's fouled off right over our heads. 3-2. That's foul. Whoop, right between the wickets.
Go, Colton. Straighten that out, bud.
Strike 3 called. McLaren down looking the second time in a row. 1 run tacked on by Nova Scotia. They lead at 10-2. We'll go to the 6th inning.
Jack. Boy. Yeah, but yours now. Gotta be near now, Jack. Gotta be yours. Oh yeah. Oh boy, you're there, you're there, you're there, you're there. That's it. Some patience up there, buddy.
Now batting number 23, Isaac Davis.
Well, Isaac, here we go, buddy. Down the ball now, step into it. That's good, that's good. Stroke up now, here we go. You're good, you're good. All right, bud, head up, let's go.
Now batting number 7, Caden Murray.
Hey! That's good, Jack.
Top of the 6th. Jack Cameron's on first base for Grand Falls, Windsor.
Good.
Murray at the plate, little nubber. Back to the pitcher.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
We'll go to first. They'll get the out there. Ryan Trenholm in pitching now for Nova Scotia in relief of Dylan Smith. 2 away.
Come on.
Adam Cook at the plate.
Sorry.
Fouls it off.
Come off, Jack. Off. Good. Go with him.
Up high. See just by the fence there past Adam Cook, a lot of his family members watching him. His mom is there, his grandmother, his aunt. Is that pitch inside? As we mentioned yesterday during the opening game, Adam wears number 66. Lost his grandfather just a few weeks ago. Ed Cook, well-known person here in Grand Falls, Windsor. He was 66, just 66 when he passed away. So Adam wears that number now in honor of his grandfather. And there's strike three, caught looking. Will be the third out. Bottom of the sixth inning now. Nova Scotia coming to bat. Colby Burt will continue to pitch for Grand Falls Windsor here in the sixth. Ryan Adams leading off for Nova Scotia here in the sixth inning. First pitch is a ball.
Tuesday now.
Two and 0. That one bounces well out in front of home plate. 3-0. Called first strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. The leadoff batter, Ryan Adams. Here's ball 4. Adams making his way down to first base. Dylan Smith, starting pitcher in the game today for Nova Scotia. Call strike 1. That's driven out into right field. Out in right field now for Grand Falls Windsor was Ryan Whalen. Whalen makes the catch.
Go, Dilly, nice poke.
1 away.
Go, Kyle. Get into one, bud.
Kyle Hunt, third baseman. Gets out of the way of the first pitch.
Good eye, Kyle. That'll be 1-9.
2 balls, no strikes on Hunt. Adams at first. That's driven to the shortstop. It's dropped. They'll go to second, over to first. Not in time to get the lead runner, though. On the fielder's choice.
Now batting number 84, Ryan Trenholm.
Go, Trinity.
2 out for Ryan Trenholm. Up and in, ball 1. Little pop up to the second baseman. Cook diving in. He's got it. That'll end the inning. Nice play by Adam Cook. So nothing across for Nova Scotia in the bottom of the 6th inning. And we will go to the 7th. Last chance for Grand Falls Windsor. They trail it 10-2. Here in the top of the 7th inning. Just 7-inning games. Another game scheduled for you in just over an hour from now. Just barely over an hour. 3 o'clock Newfoundland time. The team from Mount Pearl will take on New Brunswick. Mount Pearl versus Dieppe. Trenholm will continue to pitch for Nova Scotia. Matthew Taylor lead things off for Grand Falls Windsor here in the top of the 7th inning. Makes a call, strike 1. Swinging, strike 2. Oh, heading the count now. 0-2 is Trenholm. Up high, tried to get him to chase one.
Let's get set for that now, okay? It's coming.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, up high. 2-2 now.
Watch that ball now. Here we go.
Gets a piece of it, stays alive. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's hit up through the middle, so from 0-2, Taylor Works his way back and gets a solid single up the middle. Lead-off single. Go back to the top of the order, Kobe Burt. First pitch up high for ball one. Straight up the chute. Second baseman Norris calling for it. Wouldn't argue with him if he wants it. He can get it. Great hands. One down. Third baseman Nick Parsons up next. Strike called. They're gonna they appeal down to first. Called no swing. Looked like he went from here. Nova Scotia's coach is coming out and saying to the home plate umpire, didn't you call it a strike yourself? You don't have, wondering why the appeal went down if he made the call at home plate. Pitch up high. Strike call. Parsons thought it was the third strike. Started to walk off. It's only two. Up high. Full count. Now he gets some swinging with the curveball, waving at it.
Boys, you gotta wait on them, okay?
Down to their final out now for Grand Falls. Windsor trailing it
Here we go.
10-2 here in the seventh. It'll be Ethan Lush, center fielder. Failed to check his swing. Strike called. Fouls it at home. 0-2 now. Up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trenholm trying to finish this one off now. And he does it in fine style with a strikeout. And that'll do it. 10-2 the final. Nova Scotia defeats the host team from Grand Falls, Windsor. Coming up next, we have Newfoundland and Labrador representative Mount Pearl Blazers taking on the team from, I said Nova Scotia. No, it is New Brunswick. Dieppe Cardinals. Newfoundland and Labrador taking on New Brunswick up next. That game is scheduled for 3 o'clock Newfoundland time, which is 55 minutes from now. We'll get a little break, then we'll be back and bring you that game. You're watching the Atlantic 15 and under Baseball Championships from Grand Falls, Windsor, exclusively on 5 TV1. We'll be right back.